Hello and welcome to Parveen Smith's Celestial on this day. Today it's the 23rd of August 2014 and very much so on this day we have got rainy weather here in the UK. But that's okay because we need our watering of the plants as well, which needs to take place quite regularly so that we can enjoy whatever is bringing to us, our nature, our gardens, our flowers, and the hedges can grow, the trees can grow, and everything is being nurtured through the rain. So it is a beautiful day in some sense because it's almost like beautiful showers are coming down here in the UK and everything will be lush and green again once the rain has fallen. I'd like to share with you today a little bit on some information that people have been requesting from me, especially Matt and Jessica. This is for you actually, as you have been saying, Parveen, give us your secrets of why you look as young as you look, or they've even said, what do you eat? Now, for me personally, this is what I do, and I have been practicing this for years now, that I only eat 2 meals a day. Now, my 2 meals a day starts really at about 11, 12 o'clock in the morning, lunchtime, and then my next meal could be something like 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. And I do go a long length of time without food, but sometimes I may have a little snack that I might need to have. It could be just a simple biscuit, a dry biscuit, or even a chocolate, for example, as I am a chocolate lover. But I don't overly eat a lot of chocolate, but I know that I can crave for chocolate, which is absolutely fine as well, as it's something that I don't deny my body. One thing I never ever do is deny my body of any foods or drinks or whatever it may be. I give my body whatever I feel like at that moment. So I don't have any strict diet, but what I can say is I love my homemade soups. I love my salads. I love vegetables. I do eat meat, but not a lot of meat. I do like fish, but I don't eat a lot of fish. So mainly I just eat whatever is available to me at the time, and I don't go out of my way to stick to a sort of a diet. But what I do know is that my body needs healthy foods, and it's the healthy foods that I am actually staying with. And it may be the tomatoes, the lettuce, and rocket, in fact. I really love the rocket, and all the leafy greeny sort of vegetables and salads is what I really do like. But my homemade soups, especially when it becomes autumn and winter time, I would live on soups every single day if I could. And I do have some bread with it, but not an awful lot. Now, I'm one of these people that has always sort of looked at, how do I want to look in my own way? How do I want to feel? And I believe that the less food I eat, the more healthier I feel. I heal myself every day, I meditate every day, I practice what I preach in most ways, as I say that we should look after ourselves, but I don't deny my body of anything, and that's my message to you, Matt and Jessica. So a little bit of what you fancy does you good is what my mother-in-law says, and I do believe she's totally right. And she's going to be 84 this year, and she has everything she wants to have, and she's another person that never denies her body of anything. And even though sometimes she's got medical things going on, but she still says, well, a little bit of cake won't do me any harm, and she does. A little bit of this won't do her any harm either. And one other thing I would like to share with my listeners is that I do like my spicy foods. I love my green chilli, for example, freshly cut green chilli and cooked with. I love garlic, I love my olive oil, I love ginger, I love my Indian spices. And I really do find, as some people, hopefully you won't find this offensive, but I do find English food can be quite boring for my taste, for who I am. But you might not find it boring, and that's absolutely fine. So I do need to have chilli with me really quite often. And I mean, I eat spaghetti, I eat pasta, but I sometimes have an urge that I really need chilli on my food. And I go with what I feel. So if I'm at a restaurant, I might request, can I have some extra chilli? And I will go with whatever they have. If my body likes the taste of their chilli, I will eat it. Your body gives you the answers, you see, what you're looking for. And for me, I always listen to my body, and I know what it feels like and what it doesn't feel like. So I don't deny my body of anything, but if I feel like a certain type of food, I will have it. But most days, I do like to eat fresh vegetables, fresh greens, salads, and I could live off that every single day, whether it be salads or soups. They're my two main foods that I have throughout the year. I'm not very much into potatoes and stodgy foods, and not too much pasta or too much rice or too much bread. So they are quite minimal, but I only go with what my body is telling me. So that's my message to you, Matt and Jessica, and thank you for inquiring about what do I eat and how do I stay slim and maybe even looking young. But the secret's in the food, I believe, and that's what's so important. I'll be sharing more secrets with you in the near future as well about other food types that we can use on various parts of our bodies, and we'll look at sharing that with you in the near future. But if you want to stay healthy and well, it's about the foods that you put into your body, and it's really quite that simple, but not denying yourself of anything that you fancy as well. So it's all in proportion, all in balance really. And I know when I've eaten too much of something, because the next time it comes to a meal time, I'll know that that really is not what I want to feel like. I want to feel light. And the only way I'm going to feel light is if I eat light foods. And your light foods are your greens, your coloured vegetables. And I go with my own intuition. Sometimes people write things in articles and books and magazines, and really I don't pay a lot of attention to that. And when I cook, I don't cook out of recipe books either, even though in the past when I was younger I bought recipe books. But in the end, you know intuitively what you want to put into your food, you know, what you want to cook into and put into your main meals. And that's why I've always sort of worked really. So nothing by big strong measures or anything like that, but intuitively. So I hope that makes sense for you today. I've got lots of other things I'd like to share with you in the near future about magic and moon energies and even skin products. And again, it's really important that if we can put the core of basic needs into our mind, body and spirits, we will be healthy. Okay, so I'd like to now share with you further here a message about a special place, and maybe you can contemplate on this in your own time. But I'd like to share something with you from Keith Crump, and Keith is writing Expressions of the Soul here, and every now and again I will be sharing his poetry with you live here on Parveen Smith Celestial. And this is called A Special Place, and see how you feel about your special place. A certain place is fresh with dew, a place that lets our thoughts renew, where Mother Nature gives support for those who find it hard to talk, at times when feelings overwhelm, when people need to find some space. They're drawn toward their special place. Perhaps a waterfall, maybe, or sit beneath their favourite tree. An empty beach with endless sky, a hilltop view that's way up high, where nature shows a kindly face. For some, this is their special place, a place where they can contemplate, to sit and think or meditate, a garden where the rose is bloom. A midnight stroll brings calm beneath a waxing moon. Refresh our mind and slow the pace when we are in our special place. Our special place is ours alone, a special place away from home. We sit and conquer all our fears. Sometimes we may give way to tears, but then we feel a smiling face when we are in our special place. I hope you've enjoyed my sharing with you here on Healthy, Well and Being for our mind, body and spirits, our souls and our inner selves, to look after ourselves, eat good food and look after you. And that's my message for you today here on Parveen Smith Celestial. Sharing more with you very soon. Thank you.